Hey guys, it's Monique. Welcome back to the channel. You guys asked for a yapping video on the community tab, and it's actually good because I've been needing to talk about this topic for a bit. The topic of vulnerability and being honest with myself. So I've been thinking about it a lot recently. Now, a lot of people don't think that I get really emotional a lot, like really like sad emotional, which is true. I tend to not get upset or really down or anything like that. Nothing really hits me, makes me really slump at all. And that's a blessing that I thank God for every single day, because I don't get upset or really sad or just really in my feels half the time. I like my alone time, my alone space, yes, that's the introvert in me. But I don't tend to get like really, really low. I'm usually fine with everything. But the one thing that I really am conscious about a lot more these days, or a lot less actually these days than I was previously, is my body, like how I look. And you can see I wear a lot of baggy things, I wear a lot of oversized things, I wear less tight huggy things, and that is result of a lot of just self-conscious comments and stuff like that. You hear a lot of things from family and friends, and a lot of the times, especially when you grow up in an African household, it's like, oh, this person's gone big, this person's gone huge, this person's gone fat, they've gained so much weight since I last saw them. And the thing is, now that I've learned more about it, I know that they mean well. They usually, especially when it comes to my family, they usually just mean they mean well. They worry about my health and other people's health. But it's just sometimes you don't want to hear at that time, and there's times to be vulnerable. And I'm telling this people, especially people who have immigrant families or parents of POCs or anyone who's going through something like this, that you're vulnerable in how you feel, especially around your family. The best thing I ever did in these situations was just speak up. And it was so hard at first because I was scared they were going to judge me and everything. And it took a while for them to hear me out. And it's a blessing that my mom is actually like, now she's in the counselling field, she understands people's emotions better, which is a really big blessing for me. I can tell it can be hard for other people, but talking to someone really helps you just to like calm down and refocus yourself, you know? And being vulnerable is always needed. Like, I've now learned to grow to love my body. I've learned to love the fact that I have curves, I have hips, I have dips. And with my scoliosis as well, I've learned to love the fact that I will have rolls here because my spine is curved. And it's just, it's understanding and accepting that feeling that you are still loved, regardless of the fact if you think you look bigger or smaller or average size, someone still loves you. And if people around you are giving you hate for that, that's when you need to know to step up and stand up for yourself and just be honest, because everyone goes through stages of like ups and downs fluctuations to their bodies, and mine has been recently, like before in sixth form and stuff like that, I wasn't like big, but I was bigger than other people in my school. But that wasn't a thing for me. I was just like, I was the curvy girl, and I was like, bet, that's cool. And I came to uni, and uni made me lazy, and I put on so much more weight. And it kind of upsets me a lot when I look back at pictures when I was in like year 12, and I'm like, oh wow, I was skinny. I was a skinny, curvy girl, and I looked good, and I want to go back to that, but it just takes time. And especially people like me who have slow metabolism, it takes a while for things to like actually settle and stuff like that. And for me, the biggest way I tackle my vulnerability a lot, other than talking about it and speaking out about it, is just praying. And praying and being in the world is just so, it helps. Like when you're praying and you're in a world that's not filled with the spirit all the way around you, like people aren't always going to be spirit filled, praying helps me so much to focus. And I just love like having to know the fact that someone is always going to back me up, regardless if it's not my parents, not my family. God will always back me up, and that just helps. And now I'm working on my journey. I'm working hard to try and like come down for my own health's sake, but it will take time. Change does not come immediately. Change takes time. So be vulnerable. Be cautious with your emotions sometimes, because sometimes just letting letting them sit and fester does not help you. Like, think about them. When I say cautious, I mean think about it. Think about how you're feeling. Think about, do I want to just leave it there, or do I want to actually just take time to address how I'm feeling? Especially for people like me, if you're an African kid or an Asian kid or a kid of a person of color, you know that your parents tell you to leave your emotions, shush, and you get taught to like put it to one side. You shouldn't be crying, you shouldn't be feeling this. You get that hard shell around you, and holding that can't help you at all. It doesn't help you in any way. And that's what I've learned a lot, is like, let it go. Just let yourself go, and do whatever you can to let go. It doesn't be talking to someone. It can be singing, it could be dancing, a hobby, anything just to help let go. Like, vulnerability is so beautiful when you address it. When you hide it, that's when it can start to break people. But I hope that someone learns from this message that I'm sharing. I'm definitely gonna learn from it, because I need to be more vulnerable myself, and less putting up a wall or hiding how I feel, so that I don't affect other people's emotions, because I am still human. So yeah, but hope you enjoyed the video. The next video will not be a sit down and yapping video, it will be a vlog. But I hope you enjoyed it. If you want more of things like this, any more topics for me to address, let me know down below. But yeah, I love you all. Stay blessed.